Hey Wizards, it is Kieran Trollcaller, and I am here playing some more of the Myth walkthrough. Thanks for coming back. Okay guys, so we're going to get straight into the action today. What we got to do is we got to find Thurston Plunkett's research notes. So let's go ahead and jump right into that. Now if you're just joining us, thanks guys for hanging out today for the Myth walkthrough. Just a reminder, we do stream 4 times a week. So we do some streaming of Wizard101 like what we're playing right now. We also do quite a bit of streaming of Minecraft as well, and we'd love to have you guys hang out with us for those streams. So just check Kimise Gaming out on Twitch.tv, and we would love to see you. There's a link down in the description, guys, for you if you're interested in that. Now, what are we doing today? Well, here's what's going on: is we are in Celestia. This is the new arc that we've been waiting for, and we're pretty excited to be in it. And right now we are trying to help out these explorers who have found themselves crash landed here in Celestia, which is an old world, you know, and these guys have just started bringing it back online.
Much obliged.
Yes.
Hold on to those pages in the event you find Plunkett.
There we go. Okay.
I've some bad news.
Oh dear.
Well, more of a spot of bother, really.
Okay, what do we need to do?
It needs to be addressed.
Oh, yes.
Crustaceans broke the dome, and
Okay.
I'm struggling to find a means
So we got to, like,
repairing it.
fix the
We
holes.
kept a supply of sealant on hand, but
Ooh,
they
okay.
seem to... Can you go and see if you can recover the bottles of sealant from the crustacean pincers
Sure.
who took them from us? 4 bottles will do it, I should
Okay,
think.
guys, we're going to go hammer some crustaceans for this. And since we got some new spells this last time, specifically enchants, we're going to go ahead and do this first fight together, just so I can show you exactly what we got in our arsenal now. Now, one of the things we got is what we call an enchant, and that's what this giant hand is. So basically, we can add this to a spell card, enchant that spell, and be able to do some pretty hefty damage. First off, let's go ahead and put a blade up, and that's going to get us started. Now, here we are in Celestia, and Celestia has these crabs which are causing troubles with the expedition. Now, the crabs are pretty interesting because they are like locals. These are the locals to the world of Celestia. We'll meet some more locals later on, but one of the interesting things about Celestia is that this also used to be a place where certain star schools of magic were taught, and we have learned 2 of the schools. Oh, I don't want him. Okay, I need to work on my deck because I just am not getting what I need. Where certain schools of magic are learned. So right now, the Fist is part of the Sun School, which is really awesome. It allows you to enchant other treasure cards to make them more powerful than what they are, and also the Star School, which gives you additional buffs. Okay, now we're going to go ahead and use these buffs. Like, we can use them on Orthrus, we can go ahead and use them on our favorite Humungo Frog. Check that out. So now his damage is like 390 to 450, and Orthrus, this is 825. So basically, when you use either one of these, I mean, heck, you know, Humungo Frog will crush him. Let's go ahead and do it and save a few pips in the matter. So these are very, very good. I mean, honestly, it's kind of worth, as soon as you hit level 51 and 52, to hop in Celestia, grab those spells, and then jump back over in Wintertusk. Probably should have done that, but hey, that's okay. Sometimes I don't always work smart, but I do work hard. Because you can get those spells as soon as you hit those levels, because all those training schools, like I showed you in the last episode, are just sitting right there in the main promenade area. Yeah, you don't even have to take up the quest to use them, which is kind of nice. But hey, we've got this in our deck right now, and you can tell right now they do pretty good. Check that out, 2334. I'll tell you what, I mean, now you're doing the same amount of damage. Actually, you're doing better damage than the 6-pip Earthquake spell. Very, very good. I'm going to go ahead and beat a couple more of these guys here, and then now that I've shown you kind of what the spell action is going to be like now here in Celestia, you kind of got the idea of it. I'll be back here in just a bit once I knock out and get the rest of the sealant. Okay, guys, we have gotten all of the sealants, so now let's go up and talk to Dalton Prescott up here on the survey camp, because I'm pretty sure I know what he's going to do, because we're doing some of these quests already, guys. Okay, Dalton, what's up?
Not to put too much pressure on you, but we're losing
pressure. Okay.
Oh, smashing. You've got
Yes,
the
got the sealant.
Now go to the cracks in the dome and apply it just so.
That's what we're going to do. So here we go. First off, let's go hit up the cracks. Here is crack number 1. Very good. All sealed up. We've got, I think, 2 or 3 more. I forget. 3. Is there a 4th leak? There could be a 4th leak. 4 leaks, yes. Okay, so here we go. Here's number 2. Very, very nice. Let's just head around the corner here. So, what do I like about Celestia? I really love the whole steampunk part of Celestia, like these domes here with all the different copper fittings and everything, and iron and stuff that keeps this place together. I love the new automatons and the different things they are doing, and I really well, yeah, that's my favorite stuff. I'll be honest with you. You know, the things I don't like about Celestia. I really don't like the Celestian places. Like, for instance, part of this dome, okay, like, look right in here. I mean, that's all cool and everything, but the muted pinks to greens to purples, I really don't. I mean, yeah, sorry, and blues, just not colors I am that fond of, I'll be honest with you. Kind of makes me feel a little depressed running around here. So, like, these hallways right here and these walkways, which is what they've discovered and they're trying to figure more out about, that's the stuff I don't like so much. It's the old stuff. There's Dalton. Let's talk to him.
Spot on. I knew you could do it.
Very good.
I've taken a roll call and it came up short. Some of my fellow researchers.
Okay, still missing.
We've searched the entire.
Okay, so I got to find them.
We say in the explorer business.
It's hat and whip time. Okay.
Search the pinnacles.
Alrighty. You got it. Okay, going to go look for a clue in the survey camp. Well, anyway, so see, like this here, this whole promenade right here, this is something they found, and this was built by the Celestian guys. You see the see the heads floating up there? Those guys are Celestians. The locals, like the crabs and the other things, they are not quite locals. Yeah, exactly. They're not quite locals. They are, well, they're locals, but they're not Celestians. They're kind of like, you know, what was here, you know, what eventually evolved after the Celestians left and disappeared, right? Right. Okay. But, you know, like, for instance, like this is another destroyed Celestian outpost right here. And you're not sure who did that. There's a clue right there.
Piece of rubble with a stone carving on it.
We got a few more clues. I've done this quest a few times in my wizarding journey over the years. So we'll go ahead and grab another clue or two there.
You find a golden pocket watch.
Yes.
It looks strangely familiar.
I've seen this before. Probably have. Okay, let's zip around the corner here. Now, used to be, just before these worlds came out, there was a big teaser quest that you had to do in Marleybone. That was really pretty cool. I think it's still available, but it hasn't, like, popped up for me yet either. You know, and that's actually, it's another tower quest. There's really nothing, it's really not worth messing around with now, but it's something that's pretty interesting. We're going to go ahead and use this teleporter hub to help us get to Dalton just a little bit quicker. There we go. We have gotten some clues. Let's go tell Dalton the news. I'm sure that he's going to want us to go do some additional research so we can figure out where some of his crew has disappeared to. There we go. Dalton Prescott, researcher, everyone.
I know Sherlock Bones, but by the look of things, this is some incontrovertible evidence.
Yes, 1, 2, 3.
2, 3. 1. That piece of shell belongs to a crustacean.
Crustacean, for sure.
2. That watch belongs to Barclay O'Brien.
There we go. Barclay O'Brien.
I'm so proud of that watch. He mail-ordered it from a dealer on
Firecat Alley
in Wizard City.
Barclay wouldn't there we go. We probably had something to do with that.
That piece of stone looks like it has the same power as the two big stone towers at the center of the pinnacles.
Okay.
It looks like the crustaceans took members of our expedition
well, that's the problem.
And locked them into one of the pinnacle towers.
Okay.
That one of the crustaceans in the area has to have a key.
Great, so we're going to go ahead and defeat some.
Then make your way into the tower.
Okay, guys, I'm going to go beat up some crustacean claw cutters, and I will be back here in just a moment. Okay, guys, we found the keys, and now we need to go find Barclay O'Brien here in the survey camp. So let's head around the corner here, and let's see if we can find old Barclay O'Brien. Apparently, he's not that far away, but we did get the key, which is good. So let's zip up over here. Now, you might want to watch these places. Sometimes it's pretty easy to get pulled in here by the crabs, you know. So you always want to kind of keep to the corners, especially sections like this. For some reason, always had trouble getting pulled in here just because of the way everything was put in there. So that's a beware. But look who it is. It's Barclay O'Brien. Let's talk to him.
You're right on time.
Ah, yes.
Perhaps early. Or late.
Okay, if only you had a nice gold watch. Here you go.
My watch.
Ah, yes. Now he's happy.
Rutherford's upstairs. You go get him and I'll scoot. Look me up when you get back to the promenade, won't you?
Okay, so now let's go get Rutherford. He's up here. So, zippity-doo, zippity-da. And it looks like we might have our first boss fight, guys. Fantastic. Okay, let's go ahead and hop in. And let's see if our strategy from Wintertusk is going to work against these crabs that are up here. Now, notice, it says right here in my quest, go to Optio Agonors. Agonor's camp.
An intruder.
Who's this?
Let me get to my claws around you.
Ah, very nice. Okay, notice these guys are very Italian. They're kind of like modeled after the Roman Empire, the Crab Empire or something like that. It's kind of cool stuff. But anyways, let's go ahead and nail these guys down to the ground. Okay, so Optio Agonor. Let's get him all set up. Let's go ahead and throw a feint on him. That's going to go ahead and make sure that he's going to get pummeled pretty heavily here in just a moment. Nice, nice, nice. Honestly, I probably like defeat these guys a lot quicker than I'm thinking, just because, you know, with the damage boost, we get a 52% damage boost, and with the new giant spell, we're able to boost that damage right away. And notice, like you notice in Wintertusk, we didn't really have any trouble getting through those fights with what we had. So that's a pretty huge advantage that we get here. Or should we say, we've been building our character right. He's certainly strong enough to handle, and even though we don't have the best possible gear at our level, one, because we haven't ground for it yet, we're still finding ourselves in a really favorable position right now to be able to take on these fights and be able to knock these guys out. Of course, you know, geez, those tower shields always getting in the way. Okay, very, very nice. In fact, these guys are a whole lot easier than some of those frost trees that we have to fight. Oh my goodness, it's like I can't get anything here. So let me show you the Amplify spells. This is what we call an aura. These are pretty nice, these aura spells. Now for the next 4 rounds, I get plus 15% of my attack. Not that I need it, I just need the right attack to show up. Kind of waiting for it to kind of pop in hand. What's nice about these are 0 pep as well. My gosh. Okay, let's just go ahead and throw a Bewilder on, because I mean, you know, I guess I'm kind of taking the fight out a little bit longer than I should. Yeah, there we go. I mean, honestly, with 2 blades, the aura, you know, and the traps, I mean, I think we got this. You know, yeah, he's going to throw little things out like that, but that shouldn't be that bad. In fact, ooh. Now, I do remember, you know, some of the things about Celestia that were kind of frustrating when I first started messing with Celestia was big-time damage spells. There we go. Just waiting for Orthrus to pop his head in. Now, he's an A25 Orthrus. Oh, that's so sweet to see. Now, what's great is we're going to be able to get, you know, as we move up in the game, we'll be able to get better Sun School spells, so they can do even bigger buffs on some of our favorite spells. So spells you like to use, you're going to be able to see these a lot more often because they are going to show up as a really hard-hitting spell later on. Yeah, I just overkilled these guys. That's okay. At least we're done with them. Right? Optio Agonor, you can go and retire now. Okay, let's go talk to Rutherford.
A big piece of stone. Looks familiar,
there we go.
Like it belongs to the portal back in the Celestia base camp.
This is a big deal. Let's go ahead and talk to Rutherford. Mr. West?
I heard the sounds of a duel and wondered if the cavalry was on its way.
Yes, we're here.
I hate to leave my work unfinished, though, but I'd best get going now that the coast is clear.
Yes, we got you covered.
Thanks once more for your help. Terrible fright, that. I thought I'd never be free.
We got you covered.
There is still valuable work to be done, and I'd be eternally grateful if you could help me find a particular stone tablet downstairs and make a rubbing of it. That should do nicely.
Absolutely, we are here to help.
You'll know the tablet when you see it. Be thorough.
Okay, we're going to go help Rutherford West out with this. Let's make sure there's nothing I need to gather. Oh, yep. We did not grab this quest yet. Oh my goodness, we have made a failure. We should have done that already. Now we're going to have to come back here again at some point. Okay, guys, so let's go ahead and let's get this rubbing that that he needs. So let's head through the ruin of this tower. Yeah, those crabs destroying everything. I'm sure that has more to do with what's underneath the water here. Okay, but I love the build up of everything. It's such a great looking space, you know. Again, the muted colors of the Celestians, the way they did things, I'm not a big fan of that. But as far as the world in general, there's some neat ideas behind it. And there's a couple sections that I like more than others, you know, and I'll kind of let you in on those as we come to it. Okay, let's go ahead and take a rubbing over here, because we have a device over here that he wants us to check out, which is over here by the teleport thing, which is not bad. Ooh, zippity-doo, there it is. So there's the teleport hub, and right past that is the thing he wants us to take a rubbing on. So let's do that.
Follow West's instructions and make a rubbing of the inscriptions on the strange stone tablet.
Very good. Now let's go talk to Rutherford West in the survey camp. Be back in a minute, guys. Okay, guys, here's Rutherford. Let's talk.
Very nice work there. I should be able to translate this in a jiffy. I think I have it.
Very good.
I only thought to bring a copy of the Stone of Azeroth.
Yes.
Then I'd be sure of the translation. That said, I believe the tablet confers some sort of
water-breathing ability
upon those who touch it and read the instructions.
Very good.
The words are in ancient Celestia, but as
Yes,
a wizard,
yes.
you should have no trouble remembering strange incantations.
Nope, not a
in
problem.
ancient languages.
Okay, guys, so let's go ahead and use that device, and let's go underwater to help out our buddy Rutherford do some more researching. Hey, guys, here is the water-breathing device. Let's use it.
You speak the Celestian words, and as you do, you feel a strange change coming over you. The feeling soon passes, and you feel normal again.
Okay, let's go talk to Dalton, guys. Be back in a minute. Hey, Dalton, what's up?
There you go. You should be able to go anywhere down here.
Yes.
No more no, without risk of drowning.
Very
Even
good.
though the Celestians devised a means of breathing underwater, they still weren't able to save their world. Pity that.
Nope.
We can't thank you enough for your assistance. You came at a time when things are at their worst.
Oh,
In
yeah.
the time since Plunkett sent the distress call,
Okay.
things for our expedition went from bad to much, much
We
worse.
can help you. We can help you out here.
As you might have sussed out, we're still reeling from the recent crustacean incursion.
I get it.
We did
I get it.
nothing to provoke them either.
I get it.
Is there any way you can go to the grotto and speak with Rupert Fleming? He and his team suffered the brunt of the attack.
Okay, well, we're going to go to the grotto, guys. This is the next section. Be back in a minute. Okay, guys, here is the way into the grotto. So let's take a dive in. We can breathe underwater now, like we couldn't back at Wizard City. Right. Okay. Anyways, so what we got to do is we got to find ourselves a Rupert Fleming. So check it out. Pretty cool place, in fact. Let's go ahead and let's grab a picture of that. Very nice. I like that. Okay, very cool. Let's keep going. Rupert Fleming, where are you, my man? My man Rupert? Oh, he's in a cage. Okay, let's talk to him. So, I'll be back in a second, guys. Okay, guys, let's talk to Rupert
I
Fleming.
don't remember you from the airship. How did you get down here?
I
We were
visited.
captured by the crustaceans.
Ah, okay.
The whole experience has turned into quite an education.
What's up,
None
then?
of us are much when it comes to fisticuffs, and those crustaceans were more than we can handle.
As expected.
They put us in these cages, so we chose to spend our time observing their culture firsthand.
Okay.
So that only goes so far.
I guess.
Can you go and thrash some crustacean claw
Oh,
cutters and see
for
if you
sure.
can find some clues about what they're up to?
Very good. Okay, guys, I'll be back after I thrash some claw cutters. Okay, guys, let's talk to Rupert again.
Good work. You gathered a piece of coral, a piece of crab
Uh-huh.
and carved it into
Yes,
stone that looks
okay.
like it came from a
No
puzzle.
problem.
Let's see if we can put these clues together.
Very
shall
well.
we? The story these clues tell
Uh-huh.
us that the crustaceans
Up
are
to something in the
something
coral
that-
caverns.
It's a dangerous, sprawling place filled with wild
Very much
sea
so.
life. I'm not about to enter those caverns.
Of course
I
not.
wouldn't last a minute. It's a dangerous
Okay.
maze with at least a dozen types of coral.
Okay.
Can you try and
Well,
find the
let's
origin
find
of
some
the piece
coral.
of coral you found?
Okay, guys, so we're going to go ahead and look for some coral. I did terrible with this last time the other night, so let's see if I can. Let me find it, guys, and I'll be back in a minute. Okay, I'm back. There we go. There's a piece of coral right here. And there's another piece of coral right here. I'm glad I went down the right corner there. 2 pieces of coral. Ha 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 ha. And I bet if we just... Can we get up here? No, it's just a cover up. Okay, I think there might be another piece of coral around here. No, maybe over here. Yeah, they don't put these things on the map, so it's like, huh. I wonder if there's one over there. Nope, just another big clam. Okay, guys, where is the coral? Let's charge down here. Maybe we'll see some coral down here. Maybe. This place is just one big maze, I'll tell you what. No. That guy looked pretty ugly. Okay, let's head back up here, because I bet you those two coral respawn, and we only really need 4 coral. Yes! Hey, a piece of coral. The nice thing about that is, oh, and there's one right over here. See, there were 3. How come there were only 2? Sometimes this game. Okay, guys, let's go talk to Rupert Fleming. He should be just right up here. In his cage. In his cage. Just hanging out in his cage, waiting for somebody to come by and visit and talk to him and give him clues. You know, because he's studying. We are studying them. Yes, we are. Okay, Rupert, talk.
You found the source? Let me take a look at... Oh, no.
Yes.
See those scorch
Voltic eels.
Frequented by Voltic eels.
Nice.
If I might care to guess, you're seeking a means of opening the Stellarium.
Yes, back at the Celestial base camp.
I suspect that the crustaceans have taken said portal piece to the Voltic
Okay, so we're going to have to go through the eel cave.
Evidence you've collected. The logical conclusion, then, is that you must go there and see if our theory is correct, and that the portal piece is there.
No problem.
You observe, make a theory, and then test that theory. It is
A scientific method in action. But unfortunately, guys, that is all I have time for today. I hope you guys have had a good time. I've had a great time. When we get back, we are going to be taking the scientific theory and putting it in action. We're going to collect ourselves a portal piece. So this is Kimise playing here in Froghammer for the Myth Walkthrough. Have a great day, guys. Bye-bye.